Thanks, Riaz. At 7 o'clock. Good morning. A massive rescue operation is underway right now off the southern coast of South Korea. Nearly 300 people are unaccounted for after a ferry sank. The cause of the sinking is under investigation, but the current focus is trying to locate survivors. At least 4 people are confirmed dead. 55 others are injured. The vessel was carrying 459 people, with most of those passengers being high school students on a field trip. It's unclear what happened, but the ferry somehow started leaning to one side. About 160 Coast Guard and Navy divers are involved in the search for survivors inside the ship's wreckage. Canada bids an official farewell today to esteemed former Finance Minister Jim Flaherty. A state funeral will be held at Toronto's St. James Cathedral, and it gets underway at noon Pacific time. The 64-year-old died last week from a suspected heart attack. Expected mourners include Prime Minister Stephen Harper, NDP leader Thomas Mulcair, and Liberal leader Justin Trudeau. More than 1,000 people lined up yesterday to pay their respects at a visitation. Back here at home, the Vancouver School Board has to find more than $12 million in savings by the end of the month. Last night, trustees got an earful about what they should do with their budget. Greg Harper joins us live from VSB headquarters with more on just what happened. Greg?
Good morning, Jody. Well, time is running out here for the Vancouver School Board to finalize its operating budget for next school year. There is an estimated budget shortfall of over $12 million, and the board heard from many voices last night at Mount Pleasant Elementary in Vancouver, and quite a few strings as well. Music students were among those who attended the first of 4 public input sessions on next year's budget. The elementary band and strings program is again on the chopping block. Student athletes and their supporters were also in attendance. The VSB is also thinking about eliminating the job of athletic coordinator, the person who schedules games, fields, and referees.
Your newest budget proposal cuts to elementary school band and string programs are going to rob thousands of young people from these experiences. It will rob them of a chance to explore new horizons, to find their place in a very unfriendly world.
The VSB is also considering giving students another week off in November. Also, dozens of school support staff could end up losing their jobs here. Jody?
It's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks. Thank you very much. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning from VSB headquarters. Calgary residents are coming to grips with the worst killing spree in the city's history. Further complicating matters, the suspect is the son of a high-ranking police officer.
This is the worst mass murder in Calgary's history. We have never seen 5 people killed by an individual at one scene.
22-year-old Matthew DeGrood has been charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder. The attacks happened at a house party marking the end of the semester at the University of Calgary. Police believe DeGrood was invited, showing up after work, targeting victims one by one. 4 men and 1 woman, all in their 20s, were killed. DeGrood is the son of a Calgary police inspector.
It's home. It's just, it's what happened here won't change the neighborhood. I don't think it's one of the best places to live, for sure. I love it here. It hasn't changed my opinion whatsoever.
DeGrood was arrested a short distance away after being found by a police canine unit. He had reportedly graduated from the University of Calgary and was accepted to law school. A 33-year-old man is charged with second-degree murder and attempted murder for a stabbing rampage at a Kingsway apartment building in East Vancouver. Ka-Chi David Sue is accused of killing his 63-year-old mother on Monday and attacking his 19-month-old niece. Neighbors have speculated Sue is mentally ill or disabled. He is in hospital after being shot by police. His niece is at BC Children's Hospital.
He hasn't taken the medicine, then he will walk with his mouth open and, sweating, that kind of stuff. And he wouldn't even say hello to you. So that shows that, he wasn't mentally stable.
The rampage happened in the riding of BC NDP leader Adrian Dix. He has created a trust fund for the young girl. Donations can be made at any branch of the Community Savings Credit Union. 7:05, let's talk sports. Taxpayers will no longer have to subsidize the Abbotsford Heat. The hockey team is on its way out of the city after just 5 seasons. The city of Abbotsford is paying a $5.5 million buyout to the Heat. That's on top of $7 million the city has already paid the team. A 10-year agreement assured the team would be compensated in the face of low attendance. And that's exactly what happened, as the Calgary Flames farm team never caught on.
I wish the city would once in a while seek the counsel of residents who live here. I'm a public policy analyst. There are other people who have a lot of knowledge that the city they won't consult with us.
The Heat will finish their time in Abbotsford after the upcoming American Hockey League playoffs. Despite speculation, the Canucks have not indicated that they are interested in moving their farm team to the city. This is a crazy story. Almost 4 weeks into spring, Toronto has been walloped by the return of Old Man Winter. The city was pelted by freezing rain and up to 5 centimeters of snow and ice pellets. That nastiness was accompanied by wind gusts of up to 60 kilometers per hour. Toronto's temperature plunged to -8 degrees overnight. The frosty weather will likely linger until the weekend, when temperatures are expected to return, well, somewhat to normal, to the plus side anyway.